We embark on a millennia long journey through the history of Iraq, a land that has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, empires, and countless conflicts. This region, a crossroads of cultures and powers, has profoundly shaped the course of global events. This nation's roots lie in fertile Mesopotamia, a name that evokes images of innovation and progress. Here, among the rivers, the first forms of social and political organization developed. Iraq's role in shaping human history has been fundamental, decisively contributing to the development of civilization as we know it today. Its cultural and scientific legacies are invaluable. Mesopotamia, literally land between the rivers, refers to the region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, a geographical area that largely corresponds to present day Iraq. Its fertility favored permanent settlements. It was here that, between the 4th and 3rd millennia BC, humanity's first complex civilizations emerged. This period marked the beginning of an extraordinary social and technological evolution. The first city-states arose, autonomous political entities that gave rise to distinct cultures such as Sumer, Akkad, Babylon, and Assyria. Each civilization left its indelible mark. Mesopotamian innovations were revolutionary. They saw the development of large-scale agriculture and rapid urbanization with the construction of large population centers. The creation of cuneiform, the first known writing system, allowed for the recording of laws, histories, and transactions. It was a crucial step in the transmission of knowledge. Furthermore, the Mesopotamian peoples made significant advances in mathematics and astronomy, laying the foundation for future scientific discoveries. Their celestial observations were astonishingly accurate. Another fundamental innovation was the development of law, with codes regulating social life and relationships between individuals. These principles influenced subsequent legislation. These conquests laid the foundation for Western civilization, lastingly influencing culture, science, and political thought. The Mesopotamian legacy is still visible today. The Babylonian Empire, under King Hammurabi, is famous for its law code, one of the oldest and most complete in history. Hammurabi's code established principles of justice and social order. The Assyrian Empire, on the other hand, is known for its extraordinary military might and vast territorial conquests. The Assyrians dominated much of the Near East with unparalleled power. After centuries of splendor, the ancient Mesopotamian empires gradually declined. Their political and military structures could not withstand new external pressures. The region was subsequently conquered by powerful empires such as the Persians, then by the Greeks under Alexander the Great, and finally by the Parthians. Each domination brought new cultural influences. In the 7th century AD, the spread of Islam radically transformed the region. The new religion quickly established itself, unifying the populations under a single faith. With the advent of the Abbasid Caliphate, Baghdad was founded and became the capital of a vast empire. The city grew rapidly, symbolizing the power and wealth of the Caliphate. Baghdad established itself as a cultural, scientific, and commercial center of global importance. Scholars and merchants from all over flocked to the city, making it a beacon of knowledge. This period is remembered as the Golden Age of Islam, characterized by extraordinary intellectual flourishes and the famous House of Wisdom, an institution dedicated to translation and scholarship. Despite its splendor, Abbasid power gradually declined. Internal divisions and external pressures progressively weakened the central authority of the Caliphate. The region was devastated by invasions and plunder, particularly by the Seljuks and later the Mongols. The sack of Baghdad in 1258 by Hulagu Khan marked the end of the Caliphate. Beginning in the 16th century, Iraq fell under the conquest and domination of the Ottoman Empire. This domination lasted for several centuries, profoundly influencing its social and political structure. Ottoman administration in Iraq was often inefficient and unstable, characterized by weak central control and frequent local revolts. The region remained peripheral to the heart of the empire. The collapse of the Ottoman Empire after World War I ushered in a new era for Iraq. The victorious powers reshaped the map of the Middle East. Iraq became a British mandate, a colonial administration under the supervision of the League of Nations. Britain exercised significant control over the region. In 1932, Iraq gained formal independence, but British influence persisted for many years. The new Iraqi monarchy maintained close ties with London. In 1958, a military coup overthrew the monarchy, marking the beginning of an era of political instability. The revolution led to the proclamation of the Republic. A succession of military regimes followed, often characterized by authoritarianism and repression. Iraqi politics was dominated by power struggles and coups. In 1979, Saddam Hussein rose to power, consolidating a dictatorial regime that would dominate Iraq for decades. His leadership was characterized by an iron fist. Saddam Hussein's regime was marked by devastating wars that had a catastrophic impact on the country. His aggressive foreign policy led to protracted conflicts. The Iran-Iraq War, fought between 1980 and 1988, was a bloody and attritional conflict that caused millions of casualties and massive economic damage. It was one of the longest wars of the 20th century. Subsequently, the invasion of Kuwait in 1990 triggered the Gulf War in 1991, leading to an international coalition against Iraq. The country was subjected to heavy sanctions. In 2003, the United States and its allies invaded Iraq, overthrowing Saddam Hussein's regime. The military intervention aimed to eliminate suspected weapons of mass destruction. The post-Saddam era was characterized by a prolonged American occupation, widespread sectarian violence, and profound political instability. The rise of ISIS further complicated the situation. Iraq's current challenges are immense: rebuilding destroyed infrastructure, combating endemic corruption, and high youth unemployment. Sectarian divisions remain deep. The country is still seeking lasting stability, addressing the need for national reconciliation and an effective government that can ensure a future of peace and prosperity for all its citizens.